Hey, thanks for coming back to the Outdoor Workshop. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Garmin Instinct 2 Tactical Solar Edition. As a comparison, we also have the 7X Sapphire Solar. Let's see how they compare.
The 45mm Tactical Edition comes in either black or coyote brown. This edition states it's compatible with night vision devices. Another feature for the military-minded is the stealth mode. This function stops storing and sharing your GPS position with your connected devices and disables other wireless signals that the watch may be putting off. Comparing this with the 7X Sapphire Solar Edition, this weighs in at 53 grams as opposed to 89 grams. The three primary shortfalls on this watch as compared to the 7X is lack of GPS topographic maps, no color, and no touchscreen. None of these features are available in any of the Instinct models. These additional features, however, come with a price increase of about $500 for the Fenix 7X, so whether it's worth it is a matter of personal preference. One of the most impressive features of this watch is the battery life. In the traditional smartwatch mode, it'll last up to 28 days without sun and an unlimited amount of days, wearing it all day long and exposing to the sun for at least 3 hours. The only smartwatches on the market that'll compete with these stats are the Garmin 6 and 7 series.
I decided to pick up the Instinct 2 because I was looking for something a little bit lighter to take out with me on the trail. So far it's proven to be a great watch, and let's see how it performs while we're out there testing it.
First, let's take a look at the button functions. Your top left is going to be your illumination. When you hold it in, you get your controls. Your middle button is going to be your up function, or when you hold it in, it'll be your menu. Your bottom button is going to be your down function, and it's also your altitude barometer and compass when you hold it in. Single click of your top right button will either be your enter, it'll take you to your activities from the home screen, or it'll be your GPS if you hold it in. The bottom right button will either be your cancel or back out, or it'll take you to your alarms, timers, and stopwatch if you press it in. First, diving into the controls, you can see here this is where you're going to be able to power off your watch. You can also use your wallet, use stealth mode, go into night vision mode, find my phone, use your music controls, lock the screen, put on do not disturb, change the backlight, and use battery saver mode. These are your core functions for the watch. By pressing your up and down arrow on the left, you can enter your widgets. This screen is customizable whether you want to display your calories, weather, or a host of other options. You can fully customize this based on your preferences at the bottom with the edit function.
Now let's check out some of the navigation and GPS functions on the Instinct 2.
Here you can see where some of the tactical functions come into play. By holding in on the GPS button, it uses satellites to get your exact coordinates. You can see the output is in whatever format you prefer. Whether it's MGRS for the military or traditional lat long, it's your choice. Having a dual reading on the screen makes an easy conversion between the two. Clicking on the button just one time gives you your activity functions. You can go in and choose a workout, like I just selected hiking here. This will track your course and your data as you go through your exercise. It'll output it right to your phone through the Garmin Connect app. When you're done with your exercise, just hit the top right button to stop the workout. It'll bring up a menu option and you can choose to either save it, discard, resume, or resume later. Once you're finished, it'll show you a quick printout of your results and sync your data to your app. Two other quick functions to note on the navigation features are Track Me, which when you turn on it'll map out your route and export to your app. The other function is Sight and Go. When you select Sight and Go, it'll bring up your compass. You can then input a bearing based on the direction you point the watch. Whenever you start to walk off that bearing, it'll beep and tell you to get back onto course with the direction. One of the biggest differences between this watch and the Fenix 7 are the GPS capabilities. The Fenix 7 has a built-in topographic map which allows you to see your courses and plan it right from your watch. The Instinct 2 does not have that feature. You need to plan your courses on your Garmin app and upload the course into the watch prior to running, at which point it'll only give you a breadcrumb map. This is definitely sufficient to keep you on course whether you're hiking or traveling, but it's definitely far off the premium graphic interface I'm used to on the Fenix 7.
Let's take a look when we take it to the gym and on a run.
There's multiple workout options preloaded on the Instinct 2. You can see here clicking on the treadmill, it's easy to get to that option, hop on and start running. It'll track everything from your vitals to your time and distance. Moving on to the strength training, you can select the strength workout feature. This will allow you to do workouts that involve weights. Once you're completed with the rep, you press the bottom right button, it'll record the rep, and then you can press the bottom left button to edit the reps and the weight. The watch is pretty good at guessing what exercise you're doing based on your wrist movement. It'll then export the final data into your app for review later. Nearly every menu, button, function, and option on this watch are identical to the Fenix 7 Sapphire Pro. Garmin makes the interface on most of these watches the same, so it's easy to jump from one to the other. If you're interested in finding out some more information, check out the Fenix 7 video that's listed above. That review goes into more details about the Garmin Connect app and different options you can download to do additional workouts. The review also shows you how to download pre-built workouts that'll show you animations of what to do right on your watch. Here's a quick look at the difference between the watches when they're illuminated in the dark. The 7X on the left has a lot more detail and color. The Instinct 2 on the right has improved a lot from the Instinct 1, which some reviews indicated that it had a washed out look in the dark. Though the Instinct isn't as bright as the Fenix, it's still easy to read at night.
Overall, both watches are great options. If you're looking for something a little bit more budget friendly, the Instinct 2 Solar Edition is feature packed and it has large battery capacity. If you're looking for some of the upgrades like the topographical maps, the 7X still holds its own and is not comparable by any other GPS smartwatch out there. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing or finding out some more information. Also make sure you like and subscribe so you can see more videos as they're released in the future. Catch you next time.